Luis Alvarez of the Alvarez Technology Group joining us right now as we talk technology. Good morning, Luis.
Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Boy, talk about a guy who is really wearing the mad scientist hat, and that is Elon Musk. He has some sort of brain-controlled computing device. He wants to put something on your head like you would wear it. What on earth what's it going to measure, and what's it going to do? And is it going to allow you to think and action? And then these wires coming off of your brain are going to go ahead and make whatever you want to happen?
Yeah, so you've nailed it. Basically, what Elon is doing is he owns a company called Neuralink, based in San Francisco, and they've been doing a lot of work around something called brain-computer interface, or BCI. And scientists have long suggested that at some point we should be able to control technology using thought waves if we're able to somehow harness the brain in such a fashion that it can communicate with wirelessly, if you will, with technology.
Wow.
And it's been a staple of science fiction books and stories for years. But now it's starting to come to fruition. Apparently the technology piece isn't that difficult from what you read, but the idea of drilling these small holes in somebody's brain and then extending wires so that they touch the surface of the brain in certain areas, and then those wires themselves are connected to microprocessors that interpret brain waves in such a way that they allow you to communicate with things, is the stuff of science fiction. But it's the direction that Elon Musk's company Neuralink is heading, and a lot of people think that this really is going to be the beginning of some really significant innovation around biotechnology, the idea of marrying technology to the human body and what that poses for the future.
Do you think he can do it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is Elon Musk we're talking about, right? So when he started Tesla, people told him that nobody would buy electric cars, especially for $100,000, and he proved them wrong. And when he started SpaceX, they told him that there's no way that a private rocket company could succeed, and he proved them wrong. So I'm not betting against the guy.
Well, wait a minute. Where's the submersible Esprit? He's supposed to come up with a truly submersible Esprit, like the submarine car from the James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me. He bought, I guess, the rights to do that a few years ago. We still haven't seen the submersible car. He may have met his match.
Yeah, one of the things about Musk that I have to say is that he's a little ADD. If it's no longer something he's interested in, he just drops it and moves on to something else. So not necessarily because of his lack of success, it's just his lack of interest. And I think this new BCI, this brain-computer interface, it's something that he's always been fascinated about, because he thinks the tactical way that we do things, using our fingers and even voice commands to interface with technology, is rather slow. And if you could somehow bypass that and be able to directly control technology, whether that's a spaceship, a car, your cell phone, just by thinking thoughts and having those thoughts translated into electric waves that communicate with technology, it would speed up that interface and create a much more efficient system. Once Musk gets into something, now you have to really pay attention to it.
We'll talk more about that on a future program. Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, has been our guest. Online, alvareztg.com, @AlvarezTG is the Twitter handle. Luis, the toll-free number for the I-Team.
Give us a call at 866-78-I-Team. That's 866-784-8326.